I watch so much TikTok. I feel like I can take over the platform. One TikTok at a time. I don't look thick until I turn around. Check.
This is the CouRage and Nadeshot Show, Season 2. Wow, we're back in a brand new venue that we haven't filmed another podcast episode in already before. That's not coming out soon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I, man. But, man, it is a great day to be alive. And I'm looking at this right now, and I'm excited because we've got some cool things to tease, some fun announcements, but then we've got two great friends here. And I'm just really happy to all be back together. I got 6 hours of sleep and I'm losing my fucking mind.
All right.
I got 6 hours of sleep. I'm losing my effing mind, dude.
I'm trying to reach your level, but I got 8 hours sleep. I just woke up. But I need this caffeine to hit me first because you know how I am when it's an early morning. I'm 7 days off no nicotine.
Woo!
I have officially quit the Juul. Mauricio and Alex, I'm off of it. And I went out and drank one night and still didn't cheat. I'm off nicotine. So
you did good.
Wow.
I'm a little short-tempered lately, but I feel like I'm at the tipping point where all that's going to go away. But yes, I'm very excited about the relaunch of the CouRage and Nadeshot Show. I still think it should have been the Nadeshot and CouRage Show, but that's a bone that I will pick at a later date. We are in this incredible new set at the Cash App compound. I just want to give a big shout-out to Cash App for not only supporting the compound itself, but this unbelievable, technologically advanced, soundproof podcast challenge video,
praise be,
docu-series fulfilled, motherfucking production studio. But we're here with the official other two members of the Content House.
Yes.
We have Brooke and Ray. Thank you guys for joining us.
Of course.
Of course.
Ray,
Absolutely. At 9 a.m. Of
Ray
course.
is vlogging. Ray's doing better than me. I was like, I'm going to vlog this today.
Boo.
And then I played Escape From Tarkhov till 1 a.m. and now I'm tired, so I didn't vlog. But before we get into wonderful topics today, we have some great things to bring up. First off, fuck off if you haven't listed this as 5 stars yet. Okay, if you've been watching this, I'm going to be mean with my audience right now. Our audience, sorry. If you haven't liked this as 5 stars on iTunes, imagine the desk just broke. And we do the podcast on the floor. No, go like it 5 stars. Like, for example, Kyle Vachon, I'm a fan of you today. Kyle said, great podcast with great chemistry. You both are already successful, but I see great things happening for the both of you. Keep being awesome, and shout out from Fresno.
Well, you do that pretty well.
I like spit out my water.
I don't think that accent's from
Want
Fresno.
these some haggis?
Hello? I don't even know how to redo that accent, but apparently he's from Scotland. Now,
Apparently they're banning people from eating haggis somewhere.
What?
I don't know.
I
saw this randomly on some sort of headline, and I can't piece it together, but there's some sort of haggis crisis in some country between some religion. And if you Google haggis, I'm sure you'd find out what you're looking for or what I'm alluding to. I'm sure
that's in our articles we got to talk about today.
Definitely.
Matt, you talk about this one, though, because this is something that I know we're both really excited about.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to mess this up, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Ladies and gentlemen, on February 2nd, during the big game, you guys follow me? Because you have to follow me on this one.
We can't say the real name, trademark reasons.
February 2nd,
So
the
lost.
big game.
The big game.
Wait, no, listen to this. The big game.
Big game. Okay.
Game. That's
The
big.
big game.
Okay.
Cash App and 100 Thieves are hosting the first ever 100 Thieves $500,000 halftime show. $500,000.
What?
During halftime, 8 of the world's top content creators will battle it out in a challenge-based card game that you know and love to secure a cut.
You know and love.
To secure a cut of the $400,000 prize pool. $400,000 halftime. Cash App will be giving away $100,000 of the $500,000 to those that are watching in the chat during the broadcast.
Ooh.
So 100 Thieves and Cash App, we are hosting a $500,000 halftime show. 8 creators will have a chance to win $400,000. And if you are watching in the chat at home, you could win $100,000.
And I think that's really deceiving just to keep in mind because, yes, it's a lot of money, but I remember when you gave away like 150 grand, and bro, I was seeing you shell out 300, 200, 500 to people. And dog, you did it for 6 hours, and you're like, I still got 50-something grand left.
We had to literally go into the next day,
Dude,
still
you
sending out
have
money.
this a lot of opportunity to win here if you're in the chat.
Wow.
So
you can watch this tournament
Yep.
on both 100 Thieves Twitch channel and YouTube channel. I'll be competing in it. You'll be competing in it. Brooke's going to be competing in it.
No, she's not.
No.
Oh, you're in Miami.
She's at the big game.
I'm at the big game.
You're
but
Oh my God.
trust me, I'm so upset that I'm missing
Shame.
Same, yeah.
I can't believe you. All right. So we're
do I.
very, very excited about that.
Yeah.
I promise
Dude.
you guys, this is going to be such a big event. And you have such a great opportunity to win some real money thanks to Cash App. They're basically the best company
my
that's ever been made
I'm
besides
shocked
100
because I
Thieves.
didn't realize it was during the game.
It's
didn't
during
realize it was during
the
the
halftime.
game.
It's during halftime.
The halftime of
So-
the game.
Yeah, we're going head to head with some musical artists
Oh my god.
playing a chance-based card game for lots of money.
I don't even know who the musical artist is for the halftime.
I don't-
It doesn't matter because
I
we're
don't
going to be
know.
live
Who knows?
playing.
Who cares?
You know your
Irrelevant.
favorite
No, I'm sad you're not gonna be
chance-based
there.
card game.
All right.
Well,
Well, I mean, you're gonna be there, but like not.
No, I'm.
There's a lot of
I'm
people that go
very
to that
sad.
though. That's a big
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch event.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I'm excited for the halftime show, but I'm more excited to have Ray and Brooke in the studio because I think this is the first.
I'm more excited for the halftime show. I think it's great to see you guys. but I have a chance to win, $500,000 playing your favorite chance-based card game. But it's great to have you guys here
Yeah,
too.
that's fair.
Well, the reason
You know
why I was
why?
going to say it's so
Jack.
exciting to have you guys here is because besides the Cash App compound reveal video that we all filmed together, I think this is like the first true piece of content that all four of us are filming in 2020.
True.
In
That's
2020.
true, yeah.
With
Yeah.
Brooke now living here,
Yeah.
Ray kind of switching up her lifestyle and her scheduling a little bit. She's now living with her boyfriend, and then she comes to the content house every day to stream.
Yes.
So I think we get the best of all of these worlds combined into one place, and now we're all here in the studio making content finally. So
Yeah.
it's just an exciting time of year. Brooke, how has the move been?
So good. Well, okay. Okay. I haven't been around. Matt called me out yesterday.
Well, I was only joking. I was
I
kidding
felt
around.
bad. I literally was like, oh man, I'm such a bad roommate. I feel guilty.
No.
Okay.
Don't feel bad.
Matt was on his deathbed after Vegas.
Yep.
And then I got really sick. So I had been gone. But I'm so, like last night, you go downstairs, people are playing card games, people are hanging out. It's really fun.
I was wondering, I'm curious how you got sick because I was quarantined to my room. I didn't leave my
I got
room for
sick
literally
before
3 days.
you guys got back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
I wanted to make sure
It
that.
was Symphony.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a walking germ.
Just sucks.
Just looks like a little germ.
I'm gonna get more death threats. Here they come.
People are like,
bring them on in, guys.
"Are you
bring
kidding
them
me,
in,
Courage?"
9-year-old TikTok users.
Oh no.
Ray, how have you enjoyed the transition?
I'm still struggling to find the perfect schedule. But
That definitely happens.
I'm working on it. I'm building some furniture. I bought like this chair for my stream room and it folds out into a bed. And I actually had an allergic reaction to it when I slept on it.
What?
Yeah, my eyes. It was actually the day we were filming the reveal for the
Oh, I saw your tweet for that. Yeah.
Yeah, for the compound reveal. And I had 2 swollen eyes and a bloody nose. I woke up and I
Holy
was like,
shit.
okay, I'm actually gonna buy like a real bed. So I got a real bed coming. And once I set that up,
Yay.
I'll be like
I
staying
haven't
there more often.
stepped inside your room yet.
Yeah, don't go in there.
Do you like it? Is it?
No,
is-
I love it's the perfect office and it's like large enough to actually have, a bed in there. But I do have to let you guys know I took the closet outside my room because there's not enough closet space because
Yeah.
it's like a
That's okay.
yeah. I figured it was fine because it was
The
out
good
of the
thing.
way.
The good thing
Yeah.
with this house is it's like, well, without revealing too much since it's so new.
Oh yeah, we haven't revealed it.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. Is that is that there's like a lot of open closet space. So
Yeah.
take what you like. The one in the
Many
hallway, I've
closets,
just
so
started to put like cool merch things in.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten things that I just can't wear. So now I'm just like,
Wait,
we can
is
just give people away.
it's just like turf wars of closet space in this house?
Oh, no.
Do I need to go grab some closet?
No, I
Closet,
mean
my
like
bad.
for everyone. But I took your closet in your bedroom too. So
Yeah,
I'm
we already
actually
marked our
I have stuff in your bedroom.
Well, you know what I found interesting is that at the old house, my girlfriend told me that Jack and Maddie went into my bathroom and just used my tub one day, and nobody told me. No, like I didn't get a heads up. Like Jack just went into my room, and that tub takes like an hour and a half to fill up. And apparently Jack just went into my room, and him and his girlfriend just got into the tub together and did not.
that was so in sync.
That was crazy. But
So, all right, first off, Matt,
and when I finally asked Jack about it, like I asked him like in a nonchalant way, because I didn't want to act as if I was mad, but I was sort of thinking,
confused.
what the fuck?
Well, first off, there's now new levels of diplomacy, okay? Anytime we need anything, we no longer go through you. We go through Haley, who's your
That is so true.
who's your leader. I hope you
so
realize
true.
no one at this point now reaches out to you.
Absolutely, that is.
They reach
100%
out.
True.
I'm not kidding. Haley is positively impacting 100 Thieves business. She is a net positive for the business of 100 Thieves
Yeah.
as
Well,
well.
John and
Absolutely.
Jackson
Making you
were
better.
messaging her too when I was sick.
Trust me. People go through Haley now. So we took the liberty of realizing, hey, let's just speak to Haley. And she was not only very gracious, but also giving us tips on how to make it fill up faster. And also said, please have an absolute blast. So
Aw.
thankfully, Haley not only supported it, and if I had a bathtub, Matt, not only could you and Haley use it whenever you want, but I'd hope you and I had a chance to use
I never said that you could not use it.
it. Well, it's 9 a.m. here today,
Okay.
and Matt needs I'm gonna bring him nicotine.
Ray, how's I'm
Let's see
completely
this
changing.
transition. Let's see this
I
transition. Go
wouldn't
ahead.
use your
Ray,
thumb,
how's
Matt.
your time been on YouTube streaming? How's the transition been?
It's been good, but I've been kind of a little stressed because I haven't been streaming as much as I wanted to after the transition.
Don't worry, happened to me too.
Well, because I had family come right after it, I realized like, okay, this is kind of bad timing. I should be grinding right now, right? But it's been good. It's been really good. Just trying to work on other content stuff.
The platform is great though. I streamed on YouTube Gaming quite a bit a couple years ago. That was when Twitch, they wouldn't really enforce if you signed exclusive contracts with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was streaming on my second channel all the time, like a bunch of different games. And the audience on YouTube for me was just so much nicer. Like everyone was
It's
like very
so
supportive
different.
and very positive. So I've just been curious for both of you, but I'll start with Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you've noticed that you really love that is different from YouTube or from Twitch?
It just I don't know. Like you said, the chat room is just they're just nice. I just love the community on my YouTube. I don't know what it is. I feel like because YouTube definitely needs work, and they know that. Like Jack and I were gonna go back, give feedback on how to like improve the streaming platform of it. But the chat room, I don't know. It makes it like feel homey.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know if it's because like I already had people following on YouTube and they've like been only on YouTube. You know, they didn't like go to my streams at all, but like it feels kind of like a fresh, brand new start.
Well, it's funny that I've now had the chance to like. It's almost been 3 months for me, so I'm doing a follow up meeting where just talk about more updates I want to see or what can be improved. And as you mentioned, there's definitely improvements that to be made, but it's also got infinite potential, which is I think the exciting thing for me is like again the first time there was a Fortnite event, I had more viewers on my YouTube stream with everyone in the world live. Over 3 times as much than my biggest event on Twitch, just because that's like what YouTube is made for. So that was a super exciting thing. I think a testament to why the chat is so nice, especially in let's say member only mode, is because it is like your most dedicated, biggest fans that are there. On Twitch, you had gifted members, so someone who's like technically barely even likes you. Tunes into your stream once a week, or sorry, that's the wrong way to put it. Barely even likes you, and is
fuck
like
that guy.
Yeah, fuck him. If you only watch me once a week, I'm not doing this shit for free. That's one of the articles in here. But no, they can get gifted a sub and not even, and then like be technically a hater, let's just say, and then like still type mean things in your chats. Like I would still have to ban subs because they got gifted through the random gifted members.
Hate that person. I don't know who he is or who she is, but I hate them.
This is actually something I want to bring up. I don't understand why people do mass unbans. Have you done one?
I did it once.
What?
I did it one time.
Them motherfuckers can kick rocks.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I feel like I did it because, when you mod a bunch of people, and I've seen some of my mods like ban people for like memeing, and so I feel like sometimes it might be an
Power
accident
hungry.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Or they, maybe they were banned 5 years ago when I started streaming and they've grown up. Maybe they need a second chance. I don't know.
I had the policy. I used to ban a lot of people back in 2013 because that's when comments were the most volatile. But a couple months ago, I had somebody come into my chat like, hey, man, you blocked me on Twitter and I was hoping you could unblock me. I'm like, listen, man, I don't block a lot of people on Twitter. And if I do, you must have said some fucked up shit.
Blocked for a reason.
But he sent me like a really long apology note. He's like, hey, man, I was really young back then and I was a big fan of yours and I was just trolling and I was being an asshole and I'm really, really sorry. You don't have to unban me, but I just wanted you to know that. I was like, you know what? That was a very mature thing for you to do.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to apologize. 100% unblocked. So I would never do a mass unbanning.
Agree.
But if people approach me the right way and like, hey, I messed up, I'm an idiot, more times than not, unblock.
I've definitely done that. I feel like, Brooke, you've probably had to ban 7 billion people.
My block list is the longest list you will ever see in your life. Yeah. Well, it's because my biggest problem is that people that I block or I ban, they just make a new account.
Yeah.
Like, there's one individual that I have personally blocked and banned like 200 plus times. Like,
People are insane.
nonstop. So it's like my block list is
Significant.
very significant.
So what you're saying is you're doing a mass unban this week.
Not a chance.
Guys, if this
Nope.
video gets
I don't think you
100,000
should do it.
likes,
I
Brooke will do a mass unban.
Yeah, if this video gets 100,000 likes, she's going to mass unban.
All right, if it
everybody.
gets 100,000, I will mass unban.
Wow.
All
Right, wow, I
100,000
wasn't
banned
expecting-
people are going to like the video.
Like, let's go.
That guy who made 200 accounts, here comes 97,000 more.
Oh
As we break our like record on the CouRage and Nadeshot Show. I do just want to say, and just be honest with all you guys here, this could be the last time I'm, on the show with you guys because my ego is about to be through the roof when I join the Hype House and become a TikTok icon. Yesterday I posted my first
God.
TikToks, and it may or may not be at 500,000 views as of recording this
That's
video.
fantastic. I think that's fantastic.
I'm like, are we supposed to clap
so
for this?
unimpressed.
Like, he's a good,
What's
good
funny
friend.
is when I was sick with the flu, and even before this, but I was in bed for 3 straight days.
Yeah.
I probably watched 8 hours of TikTok each day. So there's a couple things.
Yeah.
One, I'm getting really sick of all these dances. I mean, like there are so many underage girls on TikTok. And it's like swipe. I gotta get off this. I'm 27 years old. I'm not looking at this. I'm not looking at this.
Yeah.
But then I'll get some occasional really funny, really cute animal TikToks, and then I'll get some really like PG comedy TikToks.
Well, that's the good
PG
thing about
comedy.
Byte. I don't know if you got Byte or whatever.
Vine too.
Vine 2, yeah. You can like go to a comedy section or animal section. I wish like TikTok had that where you could select.
I like the For You page. All I'm saying, the second part of what I was going to say was, if I need to start making TikTok. I have watched so many TikToks. I feel like I know exactly what I need to do. I've been saying I'm going to make these TikToks. I have a couple good ones that are obviously just copycats of what other people have done.
Yeah.
But the fact that the fact that you haven't yet, Ray and I both started. I mean, well, when did you upload your first one? Because you said your
Your
first video
TikToks
got
were
like
doing
3
well.
million views.
Yeah, my first
We talked about it on the ride over today. Like,
Yeah.
you need to.
My first TikTok was at 3 million views, I think. Yeah.
It's insane.
That's
So
nuts.
I don't know. The audience on that is just so crazy. Like I was telling Jack, I linked my Instagram and like got so many new followers.
Yep.
Like it's such a good. I don't
Good way to
know.
get exposure.
It's a
for
great
other
way, yeah,
platforms.
for sure.
I wonder if any TikTokers have figured out a good way to monetize yet.
I mean, it's definitely begun. Like all those
Oh,
top TikTokers have all signed with agencies for sure.
Right,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen a successful, out of all the time I've spent on the For You page, I have not seen a branded TikTok, viral TikTok.
Really?
I haven't seen anybody do like a brand integration.
I've seen a couple. I've seen that Charlie girl you were talking about. She did like an EOS chapstick one and stuff, but and she's very good. She does occasionally like brand deals. She does a really good job.
I wonder how the For You, holy shit. The
Like, I wonder if like
the For You algorithm,
Yeah.
I wonder if TikTok negatively
I was gonna
strikes TikToks that are branded.
if it says like hashtag ad, like if it suppresses that
true.
hashtag.
Yeah.
It very, like, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny seeing like when you scroll on TikTok, the ads that you can tell are made just for that app though. Like they realize how big. There's sometimes I'm scrolling and like the sponsored ad comes up and I like don't even realize it's a sponsored ad. Ray, are you going to continue your TikTok grind?
I'm actually.
You've gotten 2 posts,
know,
right?
It's crazy because I've actually filmed 3 other TikToks, but like I delete them. I'm so worried about uploading something that's like cringy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
The cringy is like what.
That's what they like.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to like change my mindset on it. Like, just upload.
That's what my first 2 TikToks were. Was pure cringe.
Yeah.
I totally understand that mindset though. I mean, I used to delete vlogs that I didn't like.
Same.
So I get your mindset.
I would film and edit videos back in the day, and I would upload it for like 2 days and delete it. I mean, we see when we record stuff with Matt, when Matt's like, when you're like doing a line or something, you're like, you do it once, you're like, nah, reset. And I'm like, those were both fine. And you're like, reset.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're good again. But no, I mean, I get it. You're a perfectionist on
yeah, and I think that's a testament of Ray. Like, I truly believe that you should just upload everything. I think everything you do like turns to gold. So
just post.
Well, especially because TikTok, speaking with Evan yesterday, like, volume is the success of TikTok because basically you're just throwing darts at a dartboard of the algorithm picking up.
Oh yeah, I noticed
so,
like some people were like film like 4 in a day with the same outfit and just post
like
back to back.
That Charlie girl will post like 8 TikToks in the same outfit in the same place.
But the thing is that they always surface back up, and then someone said that she's averaging like 15 million views a video. Like she probably like. Evan showed me his stats last night,
well,
and
really
I
quickly,
threw up.
For context, he keeps referring to somebody called Evan. His name is Evan the Card Guy. Do you guys know Laz? He's part of the Junto Club.
Yeah.
For everyone at home, we have a group. It's like the Oak Boys, Jackson, me, Jack, and then this guy named Laz that I met through Jackson, who was the first employee at 100 Thieves.
Cole and Chris.
Cole and Chris, of course. Nah, I mean, I'm not going to get to everybody, but you know what I mean.
I'm just making sure we love you.
But Laz works at a startup called Play Versus, and Play Versus is basically high school esports.
Yep.
It's the league. But Laz is a really good friend of ours, and his younger brother has like how many million followers on TikTok?
8.5 million.
8.5 million followers on TikTok. So you guys have maybe even seen him on the For You page. And Jack spent a bunch of time with him yesterday and made a bunch of TikToks with him, and he told him a lot about the platform.
I just want to learn from him.
Wow.
And because we've hung out so many times, and I've seen his stuff, and even he says like obviously there's some things he uploads. He's like, wow, I can't believe I just uploaded that, but it works. And I vlogged me learning from him and doing the style that he said and what would work, and then now my video with I had 8,000 followers is 500,000 views in 12 hours.
Brooke and Ray, do you guys ever feel? I mean, Brooke, you're still a little newer, so you got fresh legs.
Yeah.
So I guess this
fresh legs.
Yeah. Oh, like did you ever get like?
I've heard that saying before.
No, if you get like say it's like the second half, the NBA, and you got somebody coming off the bench. We need fresh legs.
Oh,
I'm on the court. Let's go.
Gotcha.
Do you feel overwhelmed by the amount of social platforms now that you feel that you need to saturate with content like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch?
Well,
not
that's
Twitch.
the thing. Yeah, like moving everything to YouTube has made that feel less pressure, you know? Because now I just have Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Pretty much. Those are the 4 that I have to like post all the time on. But I do have a schedule. I have to schedule like when I post on Instagram, when I'm making a TikTok, when I'm streaming, when I'm uploading videos. So yeah, I think having a schedule kind of makes it less stressful.
Oh, okay. You seem pretty relaxed.
That's something.
I like that.
I'm like the opposite. Me being so new to it, I like went from just college normal job to having to do like Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, like Twitter. It's a lot. Like I'll wake up and I'll be like, okay, I need to stream for this many hours. I need to take a photo. I need to film this. Like it's a lot.
Sounds like you're approaching it the right way though.
Yeah.
A lot of people kind of go with the flow and just like, oh, if I get a photo at an event, I'll post that and only end up uploading Instagram like a couple times a year.
Yeah.
It is pretty crazy that like Snapchat isn't even referenced.
No.
Like with all that just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
some people are making a killing on Snapchat.
Oh, they are. And honestly, ironically enough too, the other one that isn't even mentioned there is like Facebook, and people are making a killing on that too. For
oh my god,
people are getting like, I've heard figures of what people are getting for videos, just putting up videos on Facebook, and I'm like, why am I not?
Wow.
Honestly, we should be doing everything.
Everything.
We should be uploading to Facebook as well.
I think I need to I think like Swappa does an incredible job for my YouTube channel, but at times I feel like I need just help as from an overall social media standpoint of like someone that is just helping curate content for, I mean, this fool swap is on 700 straight days of daily uploads. Like, what the hell? Like, he's already fully on his work ethic. But then like Booga, for example, I think is someone that's started to have an incredibly run Instagram account and social media where like I'm looking at, and he's got like 2 clips going up a day. They're edited. You can tell just for this platform, you can tell it's, you know, a company that's doing this. And I'm like, there's sometimes it goes by, I'm like, I think I should start doing that.
Yeah.
I think I should start doing that.
The game of social media. Who knows? All right.
Dude, it's a lot. It's overwhelming.
So I have a question for all 3 of you.
Okay.
Obviously, we have not been able to reveal the content house yet, which has been a struggle. And it's going to get even tougher because I have to go to Paris here in like 1 week, and I'm gone for 8 days.
Oh my gosh.
Dog, we're gonna wait, you're gone for that long?
I'm gone for 8 days, dude.
Damn, I got 8 days to use his bathtub. Let's go.
All right. Putting a lock on that door.
Back in comedy.
But I think it'd be cool to tease a little bit. If you guys had to pick one part about the content house that is your favorite and one part that you would like to add to the content house to make it better, what you guys think your answers will be. Jack, I'm going to start with you. Go.
What I love about the new content house is, I mean, people know already, but without spoiling other parts of the house, is having a separate stream room. It's been really nice to be. You walk in my bedroom right now. It's been professionally furnished by Haley's friend Alexa and her mom, which is so nice. And like, you walk in there. Oh, you should. And like, literally, it's like, this is Jack, a successful adult male. He's on the right track in life. And then you go in my game room, and it's like, this is CouRage. He's a effing nerd, and this is his video game room where like you've got my merch on the wall, you've got my drink fridge, you've got this and that. And I'm like, cool. I love having that separated. On the other side, what can be improved, Jason Todd, if you hear my voice right now, we need bigger furniture. Yeah. You gave Jackson Dahl the lowest rent budget for furniture in the world, and I love the house, don't get me wrong. But my God, we have furniture for ants right now in the house. We need to bring in furniture, even if it's for a day, to make the house look better for the house tour. Because
I said the same thing. Don't worry,
you walk in our bedrooms, like, and you're like, and then you go downstairs to the common areas, and you're like, did they just find this
on the side of the road?
On the side of the road,
on a garbage day.
Were temporary.
A lot of people do that have seen it, but right now it's kind of like the actual furniture of the house.
Yeah.
No,
well, we're working on it.
Okay.
Ray.
I totally thought that was just temporary.
It's gonna get improved, but right now
we got a ping pong table coming.
Nice.
That's good. Are you doing a pool table or no?
Well, if we're gonna have the ping pong table, we'll see how that functions in the house, and then if I want the pool table, listen, I lost a lot of money in Vegas, and I'm not looking to make any purchases.
We said we're not going to talk about it.
I got to go to Paris, and you know what I'm saying, that go yards out there. I might need to pick up a little something. So look, these
pick up a shift, homie. You about to start working for that? You're gonna have to work for.
I'm about to put an application at McDonald's, man. I'm gonna go to Paris like once a month,
dude. Wow, talk about sorry, this is really off topic. Talk about a vlog that would bang.
Yeah.
You should go back and work at McDonald's for a day. That's a 10 million view video. But back to
I would
their
crush
thoughts.
that shit. I would make their employees that currently work there look silly. You have no idea how fast my drive-through used to move.
Really?
Bro, I was cracked. I was drinking Red Bull
so proud.
at 6 a.m. I had 2 lanes coming into one, and I'd have to take orders for 1 lane, handle the money at the window.
Yeah.
I got old-ass cranky motherfuckers yelling at me. And I'm just slinging. Oh, man.
Cafe and them motherfuckers.
Bro, right? And on top of that, when you have free time, you got to bag all the Happy Meals so that they're ready for later in the day. Come on.
Wow.
You look
So
like
stressful.
a Doctor Strange and where he's 14 million things.
100%.
Your hands are going that fast.
100%. But what were we talking about?
The houses. The houses. You guys go.
Your favorite thing and what?
Favorite part? What you want to improve?
But
Did you say what you would change? Oh, you said the furniture.
Furniture.
So okay, wait. I'm scared. Can we say whatever? Or
Don't spoil it completely. But
Spoil it.
Okay, go
Just
to.
maybe be like one of the rooms is really cool.
Okay,
you know?
one of the rooms is really cool for.
I think I know what she's alluding
for
to.
gatherings when you have friends over and everyone can kind of hang out in one spot. I think it's a really good room for that.
Wait.
want to know what's funny about it? I think it's as soundproof as this room.
Oh,
Stop!
yeah.
You guys are gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble. I'm not getting in trouble.
Who's gonna yell at me?
I don't know.
Not me.
But someone will.
Fucking John?
Gabe. It's his video, isn't it?
Gabe?
Gabe will walk in here, beat your ass.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Yeah, probably should stop.
Don't
okay, so that's
say
what
it.
you like.
I was
That's
going to say, we'll send
Gabe.
Gabe back to Team Liquid. Gabe, I'm the
Oh
fucking kidding.
my
You're
God.
like the MVP of this
please.
company. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so now what would you want to improve?
Well, to go with the furniture, it's, the bigger furniture, you get rugs and stuff, it soundproofs, but as of now, it kind of...
Soundproofing would be nice.
It's kind of, you can definitely hear if like people are downstairs or something, but I feel like once we have furniture, that's maybe
That'll help more.
larger.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm definitely going to try to get some more soundproofing for I need to get more for my
Wait, yeah. Why'd you
streaming
guys
setup.
skip me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You.
Well, no,
I'm sorry. I have a
just to be
question
clear,
for
that's
the
kind
three
of
of us.
the tier of how it goes. It goes like me, then them two, then you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
In like terms of
I'm going to
people-
go really
how
quickly
people can-
because I have some great answers.
Oh, go ahead.
Right,
One-
What's your favorite thing, Matt?
It's a newly built home, so it's a smart home. So all of the lights and the music and everything is connected through an app, and we can control it, which I really love.
Yep.
And just so y'all know, we have a state-of-the-art security system,
True.
so we can pull up our security footage from our phones wherever we are in the world. So, hey, I'm just saying, bro, I got Glocks on me.
Ray has literal swords.
Yeah.
You do not want to mess.
And then, actually, my other favorite part of the house is my bathroom wall is connected to Jack's stream room. So when I am
Defecating.
when I
You're taking the Browns to the big game.
I can hear Jack like making call outs on Tarkov, and I hit the wall and it said Morse code to
I'm
him.
in the middle of like the most intense, like my guy's like, and all I hear is like,
Hey, Jack!
I'm like, holy shit, literally.
Yeah,
What?
so I really like that the closeness that.
Okay,
Jack
so you've
and I
done
have.
3 likes. What do you want? Your question was one thing you like, and then something you want to see improved, or something you want to see.
I wish I feel badly. I really do, because I have a beautiful girlfriend who is incredibly thoughtful, and she works really hard for her money. And we were going to Las Vegas, but right before we left, we had a lazy day. So we bought fruit by the foots, we bought Cheez-Its, and we bought a bunch of snacks.
Oh, I know what's being read.
I know what's coming.
We got back to the house not 48 hours later, and Haley was distraught. She was crying. She was upset
Brian.
because
She was crying.
No, it's part of the story.
no, she was. She was.
No,
crying.
She was crying. She was
Her,
really
yeah.
crying.
her fruit by the foots and Cheez-Its had all been eaten, and I'm not even kidding. Hand to God.
Who ate
We were on the plane, and Haley literally said, I can't wait to get back to those fruit by the foots and Cheez-Its.
No.
And we get back, and they were all gone, and they were all eaten. So I would say my least favorite part of the house so far is ungrateful roommates taking before asking. Because
Brooke.
I feel as if I'm a pretty generous person in those
Matthew?
cases, and if people ask, be like,
Last
hey,
time I
yeah.
checked, Frosty doesn't live at the house.
Oh, true.
I have a screenshot of Frosty saying, I ate 5 of those motherfuckers. So if you want the proof, I can get
I
you
can see Frosty.
Evidence. She has the evidence.
I could see Frosty typing on his iPad.
My bottled Cokes that were given to me by Secret Santa, aka Jack Courage Unlock, they have been just destroyed. The supply is dwindling.
Wait, what is it?
Bottled Cokes, like the big Coca-Cola bottles that I have in the theater room.
The
The whole thing was full.
Oh,
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
And now there's like 2 left. So I just think that there are individuals who are not as thoughtful as maybe Jack and
Come
I.
on, Ray.
It's the mob. We should cut them.
Oh my
No
God.
surprise.
She has swords.
She's saying again, is she back to swords, or is she talking about her swords, or cut them from the team? Because both are, I think, an HR issue. Okay, interesting. So
Sounds
you are for ungrateful roommates.
Sounds irrelevant.
No,
All right,
not
Ray, your turn.
Ray's turn. Ray's turn.
Okay. So, my favorite thing about the house, I love the aesthetic of just the house. It's so gorgeous.
It is.
It's so beautiful. But my favorite part of it is just these huge open windows in a specific area of the house that I don't know if I can I say? Anyway, very large, beautiful, bright, open windows are perfect lighting for Instagram. But we can't take photos because we haven't announced the house yet. So
Ray's got 60 Instagrams.
I'm
queued
just
up
like
from-
I'm like waiting. I'm ready to go. But yeah, just waiting. Oh, and then probably my least favorite thing about the house is a thing I missed from the previous house was how the door would lock automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to lock it in order to leave because then it'll just fling open. It just stays open. That's like the one little thing that kind of is like, oh, I wish this could be better, but I can't.
It's like the ultimate first world problem. It's like
I know.
our complaint is that we have to locking the door. No, that was a super convenient part of the old house.
Yeah, it just locks automatically and it shuts behind you.
It was convenient, but then you'd come downstairs at 9 a.m. and you'd have an entire production team in your living room, and then they wouldn't lock the door.
Man,
They would keep the lock hinged like fucking, and then slam it, and then lock would get damaged.
No, it didn't get
And
damaged at
sometimes
all.
they'd
if
leave
you're
the
watching
house and
this
not even
old
close the
renter.
door.
If you're watching this old renter, the door was not damaged. None of it was
Not
damaged.
at all.
This is
My
not. You
closet
cannot
was-
legally.
I think they
hold
already
us to
saw
that.
that.
He was exaggerating.
Well, I'm talking about my old apartment, not the old house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Speaking of the old house, how about the coronavirus?
Wait.
Whoa.
Old.
Whoa. That's quite the segue.
Brother, that
Guys, I have masks. I have masks coming to the house.
Yes. You guys should be wearing masks.
on a
I'm
serious
freaking
note.
out about it.
On a serious note, it's actually very scary.
Yes.
Very scary.
That's how I was. gonna try-
What's even scarier about it is that many believe that China is actually majorly underreporting how many people have actually gotten sick and
I
infected.
think so.
And they think this is happening a lot quicker than people are talking about. What was even scarier about it is that we were in Vegas, and a lot of people travel there internationally. A lot of people from Asia, and so in my mind, I'm like, holy shit! I haven't been sick in like a year, and I'm pretty sure I have the flu now. So I was freaking out a little bit. But over the last couple of days, multiple cases have been reported in Illinois. There's like 4 in LA County now.
Yeah.
Colorado, Seattle. I am really a little concerned about my international travel. I'm definitely going to wear a mask to Paris because a case was just reported in Paris. But it's unbelievable how quickly a disease can spread like this.
No, that's like my concern with going to the big game.
Nice.
There's so many people traveling from everywhere, so it's like, and you don't want to like, you meet people, you don't want to like be rude, but you don't want to shake hands. You don't want to, because it's so, you never know. It's just scary. Yeah.
You never know. No, we're buying masks too.
Yeah.
But you just don't realize how much you touch your face and, when you're traveling and just touching stuff and, stick your finger in your mouth, it's just.
No, seriously. How much? Oops. That's leftover. Barbecue sauce and lunch. I'm saving that shit for later. No, for real. It's actually funny you mentioned that because, when we were in Vegas, Maddie and I talked so much about how, if you remember in the hotel we stayed at, there was Chinese New Year decorations everywhere. That was the big thing, was like so many people travel there. They know they have such a, so many people will go from China to there to celebrate, will gamble in Vegas. So you never know. But thankfully,
it's the year of the rat.
It seems like, at least people are beginning to take notice of it, and hopefully we'll take more precautionary measures.
Well, I think the positive thing is that the CDC has not issued this like a national emergency.
And then the World Health Organization also assessed the situation and said it's too early to declare it a global emergency.
I
when
think
does it become?
I'm
an
not sure,
emergency?
but you know what's been freaking me out is that I feel like every year, I don't know what it is, but every year I can always think back a very specific moment where I'm on social media and just thinking to myself, holy shit, the world is like burning down. Right now in Africa, they are seeing the largest locust invasion that they have ever seen, that is ruining
I
like
hadn't
the
heard
food
about
supply.
that.
Huge.
It's like basically the apocalypse. I mean, Kobe Bryant just passed away in a terrible tragedy. We have
I was gonna
the
tweet
new
about it, yeah.
SARS coming out. We have locusts that are destroying Africa.
Australia's
on
fires. Like, I don't want to be on my phone. There's just so much negative things, so many negative things happening in the world. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's like, if I were a kid these days and had the access that I do to my phone with all these news stories, I'd be fucking terrified.
I'd be so scared.
It's like, at least to see all these negative things happening, you'd have to watch like the Today Show in the morning, the news as a
10
kid.
wins.
And now it's like everybody's talking about it on the timeline. It's always trending. Fucking Donald Trump's being impeached. I don't know what's going on. I want to crawl into a hole.
It's like that designer video. I don't know what's going on. That's what I want to do right now. Yeah. Just roll my window up and just keep
one of the
going.
best videos on the internet.
No, yeah, it's insane, bro. The other day when the Kobe news broke was one of the first days since my grandmother passed away a few years ago, that I just couldn't get out of my head with it.
Couldn't believe it.
Same.
I was legit, because again, it's been talked so much about, but it's like, I'm not saying that I would wake up every day and watch Kobe Bryant highlights. I didn't have his jersey. I wasn't a Lakers fan, but the everything surrounding the situation, how, again, at times, all of us, I'm sure, we've been blessed with good health, but you take life for granted. And with someone who seemed as invincible,
yeah,
you would never,
untouchable.
the way that I saw the breaking news was I was about to leave and get in my car, and a Call of Duty player named Methods tweeted out a TMZ link and said, "This can't be oh no." And then when I clicked into his tweet, when someone deletes a tweet and it says like replies can't be found or whatever because they just deleted it, he then deleted it instantly. So then I was like, oh God, thank God I didn't click that. I thought it was like a virus link, like he was like getting hacked.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that is not a true title. Like that cannot be real. So then I was like, I have to research this more. So I went to TMZ's profile, and TMZ hadn't tweeted the article yet. So I was like, oh, he's almost certainly hacked. I was like, let me go to TMZ's website just to really confirm. And I go to TMZ's website, and lo and behold, it's the first thing I saw. And then it started to go everywhere. I mean, it was one of those days where I just felt like the whole world was
It's
down.
the saddest day in sports history.
Oh,
100%.
Sure. Yeah.
Like comparable to like John Lennon dying or JFK.
I
mean, the entire world was affected.
Like people who weren't even don't even like sports or watch sports were saying like,
Oh my god.
this is so tough. Like it's crazy.
I mean, talking about like one of the true American icons, like it's gone. And the worst part about it is his young daughter. Like she was the oldest, and all these clips of them at NBA games together has really been fucking me up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a few weeks ago where the Lakers were playing the Mavs, and Luka Doncic was on the sideline, and Kobe was speaking to him in his native language, talking trash, and you see the video of Luka turn around, shaking his hand, and it just seems so normal, and now it's just gone.
Dude,
it's just terrible, man. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy, and it's going to take a lot of time for people to heal.
it's pretty crazy how I think it was like the unspoken thing, but like there was so much weight behind LeBron James' post about the situation. Like LeBron, I looked, and again, just I don't mean it in that way, but I was finding myself going to LeBron's profile to see what he was going to say, because you knew not only was Kobe's last thing about LeBron, obviously now LeBron is the face of the Lakers as Kobe last was, and then now he just passed him in the points in the amount, like total amount of points. Like, it was literally like the torch.
It was the
being
next.
passed.
It was the day after.
Yeah. And then like the day after is literally when this happens, and everyone saw the video of like LeBron getting off the plane, where like you can literally tell him like he's visibly sad. But in like LeBron's post where he's like, I've got to keep this going. Like I think everyone's rooting for the Lakers to win this year, and rooting for LeBron to the amount of pressure he must feel with this as a father himself, but then also as the face of the league, as the face of the Lakers, as one of his best friends for everything that they've won, the 2 gold medals together, everything. It's like, dude, I cannot even imagine what that feels like.
Feel bad for Vanessa, his wife.
Oh,
Yeah, his
for
wife.
sure.
They just had a young baby girl.
Well, and I don't
3
know.
girls are gonna grow
Yeah.
up without a dad.
I heard those reports that she heard it through TMZ.
Oh
Just
yeah.
so-
Yeah, I don't know if
didn't
Well,
even
that-
find out first from the police.
Yeah, the LA County Sheriff called out TMZ specifically in their press conference, saying that TMZ did not wait for them to tell the families.
Which
That's
is
so tragic.
the worst thing that, it's horrible.
All right, we got to transition to something more positive. It's time.
Wait, what's the time?
It's time to transition to something more positive.
Time for what?
Well, I have something I want to talk about. I have an addiction. You've broken addiction
Oh no.
with your jewel?
I used to rip my jewel on set while we were filming.
No,
Bro,
no,
look
you
at
didn't.
this. It's gone.
I knew
Yeah,
that.
there
I would
wasn't
know
a
the
time.
Nadeshot thing. Here we go. Yep. That's literally how it would work.
I always assumed in the final cut too that Alex would cut to, or like I would only do it when it was like one of our guests talking.
Yeah.
And then I go back and watch a podcast, and this motherfucker's got me caught like blowing clouds. Yeah, I'm like, brother, I thought we had an understanding.
He's laughing. They're laughing right now. They know they got your ass, boy. They just default danced on
You know how many people have clipped that shit and sent it to me, like pulling from my jewel? Alex, that's messed up, man.
Couldn't be me doing.
Attention to detail.
No, my addiction is Escape from Tarkov. It has completely taken over my life. But it's crazy to me that that game has had 4 years of polish before it blew up. Like you think it's a new game because of how much it's just taken off. I'm like Googling the little quests you can do, and there's YouTube videos from 3.5 years ago.
Wow.
Have you guys been playing it?
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
It's
But I've been
very-
seeing the growth of it.
It seems very intense. Like you have to
It
just
is.
really listen for every detail and stuff.
Oh.
I don't think I'd be
What
good at
about
that.
it, Jack? Like, what is appealing about it?
Well, one, I like going to Las Vegas and gambling from time to time, but like the way that the gear works in the game, it kind of feels like gambling because it's like you get this gear, and when you play on your main character, if you go in and die, you lose that gear if you didn't insure it. So it's like you are risking your best items in hopes that it lets you have the advantage on anyone else you face. But if you die, there's all that pressure. So like you get in these firefights and there's so many ways to break it down. Like if your guy gets hit in the arm, your arm's now gone. So now when you're aiming, you're like this. Or when you're aiming in, the more you aim in, as you can imagine, holding a weapon like this, you know, your guy then begins to lose stamina and your aim becomes more
It's very realistic.
it's just extremely realistic. Like
Wow.
if your leg is fractured, when your guy's like crouching, you're trying to be as silent as possible. He's like, like audibly moaning, and then the opponent can hear it. So unless you have like a surgical kit,
Crazy.
you have to do that. So
That's cool.
it's cool to play something that real. I hate jump scares. I hate when I go from chilling to like, holy Jesus. I get that 5 times a game in Tarkov, and I don't even care because it's that intense. That's my spiel on that, and that was my topic change.
I don't think I've ever seen you eat anything like unhealthy.
Oh, I definitely eat unhealthy. I love
Yeah, but-
pasta, but I think my guilty pleasure would probably be like lobster tail. Like sometimes.
Wow.
That's an expensive.
I would have never
love-
expected that from Ray.
Whoa.
Wait.
Lobster tail and steak.
Does Michael judge
Delicious.
you if you're not eating well?
No, Michael will eat everything. Like 4 pizzas, 5 burgers. He'll eat a whole thing if
Wow.
he actually lets
Well,
himself.
we never see those Instagram stories.
Yeah, see, damn it, Michael, make me feel better about myself.
I'm gonna tell him to post on the story just for you guys.
I feel like
You'll see how much
I feel
he
like it's kind of like what The Rock does. Like The Rock always posts his gym stuff, and they're like, when he has a cheat day, I'm like, damn, he's had his peanut butter cookies he eats are like that,
Jeez.
and he's like, I just ate a pizza, 4 peanut butter cookies,
12 donuts.
2 shots of tequila, and now I'm watching this Netflix
Now I'm about to crush
documentary.
this cake.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, bro.
And then he's up at 5 a.m. shooting a movie.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I want to know what his sleep
What a
schedule's
wonderful
like.
human.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I will be honest with you. I'm speaking directly to you now. And if somehow you hear this,
He's watching
one,
this.
I am a huge admirer of your career and your work ethic. As a young man, I watched the WWF and the WWE, and you were a transcendent personality.
Yeah.
I haven't taught myself to do this because I really loved your character. I still go back. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I watch a lot of your clips from the charisma that you showed in and out of the ring.
where's he going with
And the
this?
respectfulness that you showed to all of your opponents and disrespect. I love that too. And then the movie that, in my mind, really broke you out as a star was with, oh my God, what is it? It's when they got to find oh man, what's his fucking name? He played Stifler in American Pie. Something, it's not Neil Patrick Harris, it's Sean William Scott. Sean William Scott. What's that movie called? It's called The Rundown. One of my favorite movies. I love
we
The
can
Rundown. No, I'm serious. I love The Rundown
We can tell.
as much as I
Favorite
love
movie.
National Treasure.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
I swear
my
to God, I
gosh.
swear to God, every time it would play on TNT, TBS, all the fucking time, I would make sure I watched the movie. And then you just elevated as a star, and you really showed the world how
So is
great of an actor you are, how great of a father you are, how great of a person you are. And I can't wait for your brand new tequila that's going to be launching here very, very soon as well.
Is this all a pitch to have him on the show? Or
Yes.
Okay. I was like, so please come on the Courage and If we got
Dwayne?
the Rock on the Courage and
Oh
Nadeshot
my
show,
God.
Rock,
Wow.
give us 15 minutes. We'll give you the world.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I feel as if you are one of the greatest human beings to ever be born.
Could the Rock
True.
become
Absolutely.
U.S. president?
True.
Absolutely.
I would vote for him.
I would.
Nah,
vote for
but
him.
I actually wouldn't want The Rock to be political in any way.
For sure.
Because as soon as he takes a stance on anything, like imagine if The Rock took a stance on abortion.
Ooh.
Immediately his fans would be divided.
Boom. That's the division.
Yeah.
I was watching Obama's anger translator with what's his name from Key and Peele.
I love you, Rock.
From when he did the correspondence dinner, and just Obama's like saying like his normal political things, but then his anger translator's saying like what he actually is thinking.
Oh
yeah.
He's like, oh, y'all damn white people watching Fox News. And like Obama's just sitting there like just smiling doing his thing. Bro, I love that shit, man. I want more stuff like that. You know what? I'm gonna be president one day.
Can I be
I'd
your
vote
vice
for you,
president?
Jack.
I will absolutely not vote for you.
Homie, what the fuck? I'm gonna here's how I'm gonna get my votes. Didn't even know. That's how I'm gonna utilize Tik. Like, tell me right now, you're not getting more votes this election if you ain't going on there and making duet.
Wait,
On
no,
TikTok.
that's like Hillary Clinton. What did she do
Yeah,
last
on Vine.
election?
No.
Where she dabbed
No.
with Ellen, that was a bad one.
No, I know, but then there was another one where everyone. What did she say?
She said, I'm at Cedar Rapids.
Oh, Pokemon, go to the polls.
Oh God,
Oh,
Bro,
no.
and everyone ate her alive.
Yeah,
man.
she tried. Yeah, it was.
Oh, no.
So, Matt,
Old people
No.
scare the shit out of me.
do you actually like National Treasure that much?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of my
he
favorite
does.
movies of all time.
So, is it the movie or is it like a Nicolas Cage thing?
No, it's the movie, the script, the actors, the mystery, the yearning for more, the history of mankind. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? It's
glad you
everything.
said-
I have goosebumps right now.
I think we are. Make sure you keep your schedules clear because we're all going to see National Treasure 3
Woo!
the
Hey.
night it comes
Down.
out.
Hey,
go.
Nicolas Cage, I ain't ever stopped believing in you.
All right, here we go.
Even when you were in Vegas at that Elvis singing God knows what, bro. I love you.
Come on the show, Nicolas Cage.
Hey, brother.
Wait, that's a chance. He could promote the movie.
I like Ghost Rider.
Yo,
And one of my
I
favorite
like
movies of all
Ghost
time, by
Rider.
the way, is Con Air. I can't believe they sent you to jail for defending your wife. Crazy. Nicolas Cage is the fucking man. And National Treasure 3, that's about to be my motherfucking anthem. I'm gonna swear by that movie. I'm gonna buy out a whole theater. I'm gonna rent out an entire theater, and nobody's gonna be allowed to eat popcorn except for me.
Matt doesn't like chewing sounds, so
Oh, okay. I see.
in
Holy
Matt's,
shit! I'm excited for National Treasure.
in
3.
Matt's dream world, his number one pet peeve is chewing sounds.
You know
So
what's crazy?
I used to eat at the kitchen table in the old house while he was on the couch when we get food, just so I couldn't be told not to chew.
Oh, my
Bro, get
gosh. I
this.
didn't know about that.
Haley and I have been dating for like 6 months now.
Mhm.
And about a month ago, I just realized like the glass was shattered. Every time she chews, her jaw pops and it makes a popping noise.
You can hear it?
Yeah. And it's dry. And she knows.
Oh,
She said if I put a ring on her finger, she'll get surgery and get it fixed.
I like the way she thinks.
oh,
I like
wait.
that. I like that.
That's
About to-
Smart.
about to hit
She's
Haley-
very
About to
smart.
hit Haley Hay with a ring pop.
Yeah. I can't tell if it's one of those episodes where everyone's in the comments and they hate me.
It's like flipping a coin most times, where like 98% of the time it flips to yes.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry.
People should just be around me for less than an hour time.
Yeah, whew, you're telling us. We deal with the most.
Yeah,
Are we
have to live
hitting the
with you.
time? Like,
Yeah,
how
right.
long have we been here
I'm going
for?
to let you guys carry on the podcast for the rest of the show.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Okay.
Well, now that we're back in order, do you guys want to go to Barry's Bootcamp with me?
What is that?
What is that?
It's awesome. I've been there.
He's
Oh,
back.
now you want to
You lit right back up.
Oh.
I'm surprised you.
You guys remember in like class when you were like sneak texting and you dropped your phone?
No, I had a
Whose
flip
phone broke?
Who's
No, I
broken?
dropped it.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't seen or heard of it, Ray. It's a
What is it?
it's like a really good workout, like a
Oh,
group
absolutely
workout
not.
where
I'm not
Group
going.
work-
you go
that's
into
a
like this
group?
red light room and there's like a treadmill group and then like a floor group and there's like it's like the ones that I've done is like 11 minutes, like an 11-minute segment, an 11-minute segment, a 7-minute segment, a 7-minute.
It's higher
segment.
interval training. So
Yeah.
it's hit. So
Oh.
they'll have you
wow.
sprint for 3 minutes, run for 2 minutes, jog for a minute, recover, You spend 11 minutes on the treadmill, and then you spend 11 minutes on the floor, and then you go 11 minutes back on the treadmill, 11 minutes on the floor. There's free weights. Every day they have a focus on either legs, arms, full body.
Not an ad.
It's like a cult-like workout trend that everybody's doing it.
Everybody. Absolutely will not do that. Absolutely.
I've done it twice now. It's great.
Did you actually? You enjoyed it? It was good.
I enjoyed it when I was over with.
Yeah.
I definitely leave there like almost on my deathbed, but it's great.
They advertise is that their advertisement is that you can burn over 1,000 calories in 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh. No, it sounds like fun, but I have this issue where when I run, my legs get itchy.
Right.
I swear I'm allergic to running.
I have the same thing.
I swear. Yeah, no, I think it's because I have just like, I don't know what it is from maybe sitting for too long. I don't know what it is.
I've never met anyone with this. I have the same
thing. You get actual, like, no matter what you wear, like tights, shorts, you get hot, like your legs get hot and itchy.
Yeah. They're like beet red.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, like, itchy.
What's wrong with y'all?
I don't know what it is.
What's going on over there?
What are they doing over there?
No, I have the same thing.
Yeah, I'm allergic to running too because my fat ass is out of breath after 0.2 miles.
So I'll do like Stairmaster stuff, you know, but like I'm trying to like do more cardio because I feel like it must be, maybe it's like the shock of like the blood rushing too fast. I don't know what it is. Maybe my body's just not used to it. But I'm not even trolling. Yeah, I think we might be allergic to running.
I think we are.
I wish I had that problem.
Can't do it.
Yeah, so I feel like a group
All right, so no
like
berries
that,
for
I might
them.
follow.
Yeah. I guess we'll mark you guys down as a no for this next workout. Well, yeah.
Yoga though, group yoga.
Ooh.
I'd be down to do hot yoga.
That would be really cool.
Hot yoga sounds miserable.
Yeah, see, I don't
know.
That
I
sounds
think
great.
I would pass
love
out.
sweating. I love sweating.
God.
Yeah, I'd rather let's start with normal yoga again.
Normal.
I've done one yoga.
Beginner's yoga.
And I was surprised at how much I was like sweating and out of breath. And I was taking like
it's
breaks.
a workout. Mm-hmm.
I was the only guy in the class and I was like overwhelmed.
Dude. You know what's funny is that in the first berries class I ever did, it was with Haley. She's the one that dragged me to that class. But it's a lot of women. And there's a couple guys there, but it's a lot of women there. And it was leg day. And even when I was lifting weights, I would never do leg day. And so I have no strength in my legs and not much of my core either. And so all these movements that they were doing, I couldn't fucking do. I was like, how the hell are you keeping your balance while you're squatting like that? And they're doing like backwards lunges, all these other things. Dude. And it was my first class, so I didn't know what to do. So I wanted to like look at everybody else to figure it out, but I didn't want these girls to think that I was staring at their asses because this girl in front of me, I mean, she squats.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to look at Haley, but everyone's like facing this way. So I'm like turning around looking like this. And I'm like making sure that nobody thinks that I'm staring at their asses.
He's like,
and she never brought him back again.
And that was the last time Matt was.
It was the hardest thing I've ever done because I couldn't do the movements and I couldn't stare at their butts.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, go back on your phone, Matt. Go back on your phone, bud.
The comments are not going to be good for you, Matt.
He's over with. No, but all the workouts, the peak of the workout comes at the drop of the music because they curate the music for the workout.
oh yeah.
So like you're like, all right, they're like, all right, picking up the 10.5 of the treadmill in 5, 4. It's like, and I'm like, and we're 3 minutes in. That's what it feels like.
No, that shit's tough.
It is a challenge.
But it's worth
I
it.
can still barely walk right now. And I went to a chiropractor for the first time the other day too.
Oh, did you get all the popping noises?
Oh,
You
I
should have
hate
vlogged
that.
it.
Dude, I was
Those videos are huge on YouTube.
terrified. Well, have you guys ever had like where anyone's
Chiropractors aren't real doctors.
They like
Refuse.
pull your head up sometimes, and I stopped going because I feel like he's gonna kill me on accident. You know?
I swear, sometimes they make you sign a waiver that's like, if I accidentally snap your neck, you signed up for that.
They do say though that chiropractor can make you like 1.5 inches taller.
Oh,
Are you saying I'm short?
No, whoa.
Well, I'm taller
He's
than you.
6'5". What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm literally looking how tall I am in the seat right now.
Yeah, no, I
My feet are
went to the
totally not
chiropractor a
dangling.
lot.
I'm like a little kid at Chuck E. Cheese.
We should probably wrap this up, huh?
Okay.
I feel like it's been a long time.
Oh,
How long have we been rolling for? 1 hour and 2 minutes? Oh my God.
Oh,
Guys, you see
wow.
that? You see-
Intuition.
This remix.
So
is-
smart.
Well,
Did we have more to talk about?
we didn't get to talk about the facility that much really at all.
Well, it's the compound. It's not a facility.
Well, the compound, the Cash App compound, 100 Thieves Cash App
What are
compound.
we gonna talk
live
about
from
it for?
LA.
Well-
what I'm gonna say is this: you guys did a stream from here
Yeah.
where Jack Dorsey You see on Twitter walked in and
this clip is hilarious.
the clip is hilarious.
Oh How good is that clip? That was so. The CEO of Twitter was right outside the door.
I was like, he's right outside the door.
That clip was so funny.
So good.
Was that the first billionaire you've ever met?
Yeah, it was wonderful.
I think so.
It was a great experience.
No, I don't know.
I felt so
know.
powerful in one handshake. Just, I felt like a significantly better person.
Ray, did you meet Dan Gilbert at all?
I'm not too good with names.
He's the owner of the
Cavs.
Cavs.
Still
I
not
don't
good. Did it
I'm a very visual person. If I saw a photo, I could probably tell you, but did
when
I
would she
meet
have
him?
met him?
Yeah, when?
Well, she was like one of our
'Cause
first content creators.
But I've never had I've obviously never had a chance to, so now I'm pissed off.
Ooh.
Drake. Aubrey Drake Graham. Matt did his shoot your shots earlier. Come back to us, man. Come on the show. There's Dan Gilbert.
I absolutely did
Yeah,
not meet him.
I don't think she's had a chance.
No.
Well, regardless of that, we're wishing Dan all the best.
Yes.
Dan has been on the road to recovery. He had a stroke last year, and
Yeah, months ago.
yeah, no, but you know, he's working his way to
Brilliant guy.
recovery. Yeah, I mean, he's the reason why 100 Thieves is here today. So
Mhm.
we love Dan Gilbert.
We also want you on the show.
Wishing him the best.
Come on out to LA when you're feeling better. We'd love to have you on the show.
Yep.
You, Nicolas Cage, The Rock, and,
And Drake.
and Drake.
It's quite the cast.
Imagine that.
Good episode.
So how much money y'all got? Hey, we definitely would make sure we ask that question to them because
Yep.
you hear some crazy figures.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing.
Let's hear it.
I am so excited for the 100 Thieves Cash App halftime show. Over $500,000 will be given away. 100 of that could be yours. So make sure in your chat, February 2nd, this event is going to be absolutely bonkers. We cannot wait for you to be there, and we hope you guys win some money. Brooke and Ray, I'd like to say thank you guys for coming on the podcast.
you.
I actually really enjoyed filming this episode.
This is fun.
What do you mean actually?
What do you
Like
mean
you haven't
actually?
before?
I actually did.
I really enjoyed filming this episode. I'm sorry.
Where can everyone find BrookeAB and Valkyrae?
Brooke Bond.
Twitch.tv/BrookeAB.
Okay. Wow, that was a good plug. Ray, do you have more social medias than just one?
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's like, okay.
BrookeAB on Twitter, BrookeABB on Instagram.
TikTok, you got a TikTok too. They're gonna
TikTok
post on,
BrookeAB,
right?
And I'm gonna post on TikTok a lot.
I stream and upload on YouTube at youtube.com/Valkyrae1 because I don't have the Valkyrae handle.
I love it. Valkyrae.
One. Yeah, there's a one there. Yeah, Instagram Valkyrae, Twitter Valkyrae, TikTok Valkyrae. I will post a TikTok soon.
We should do a collab
Oh yeah.
dance one.
Absolutely.
Didn't even know it.
I'm telling you guys, I learned the Renegade the other night. You know that one?
Wait, did you learn it?
Yeah, where they're like,
Wanna let go.
Matt wants in on it. Let's go.
Matt, we're doing all the TikToks that you hate, bro.
Yeah.
We are going to be TikTok superstars where you're just going to have the edgy comedy TikTok that no one watches.
Yeah.
Okay?
Matt, you need to make one.
I am.
Let's go.
Good.
We're the
Listen,
new
I
hype
am
house.
the TikTok.
Dude, we got to get Matt out of this damn room, bro. Half the shit that this
What?
fool has said on this episode. I don't even know what he. I don't even know what's going on, man.
It wasn't that bad though.
No, it wasn't. No.
it was-
I've always busted
No,
shots.
I watch so much TikTok. I feel like
You
I can
do,
take
bro.
over the platform, one TikTok at a time. I don't look thick until I turn around. Check.
Yo, if you don't post a TikTok of that, I'm telling you, we need our TikToks to just be like our
No,
garbage
you know what we should
platform
do?
where
We should
throw
make a
everything.
TikTok right now. It should be like, my friends are rich, check, or something, and then we show off like we act like this is one of our bedrooms.
But you're gonna put a bed on this.
Yeah, but
Nah, but we say like, oh, this is in my house. This shit's crazy.
Oh, we can
All y'all
do
motherfuckers broke.
around the compound and be like, this is our kitchen.
I found out my sister once uploaded one that was famous
Relative
relative check, and it was me. And she would tell me she was posting it. She was like filming my setup, and it's like with the music. I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
That was a long time ago, right?
Yeah, I straight up roasted her ass, dog.
No, but dude, even this guy posted a TikTok of his setup, like his gaming setup.
Yeah.
And it was it was nice, but it wasn't great. And the thing's got like 500,000 likes.
I'm
like,
going straight into the streaming pod. And
no, that one's mine. I already called it.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah, for sure.
Bro, that shit's gonna bang.
For
I'm
you,
about to
Paige.
be.
Go pop off.
Post one of your office.
That's what I'm doing. Well, we haven't uploaded the goddamn tour yet.
Oh yeah, I went to go vlog the tour, and I vlogged your room, and then was told that your video's not good.
Well, it hasn't. It doesn't go up till Friday, so hey.
So I had to delete my footage. So
Good,
Wow.
good. Because I get to unveil my own room finally. Thank you,
good. Well,
bro.
guess
It's
what?
gonna be hilarious.
I'm gonna use
We
the
did a
bathtub
bunch
in
of
there,
skits in there. I had a security guard. His name was Blade, and he wouldn't let John into the room.
too. Blade. That sounds
The
like
story
it sounds like dodgeball.
Yeah, that's why I did it. It's like, this is Blade. I saved his life in a bar fight in Boston, and now ever since he owes his life to me.
Oh my.
We're filming a skit after this.
Huh?
You and I. We're filming a skit.
A dancing one?
No, it takes like 30 seconds.
Oh.
It's for the halftime show, you dummy.
I know.
Oh.
Just end the show.
Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please leave 5 stars. If you don't, then I hope you have an
uncomfortable bowel movement.
wow. All right.
I hope you have to wipe too many times.
Too many times. I hope the toilet gets clogged up the baby wipes.
Okay.
Well, you don't flush baby wipes.
Well, trust me, I've been breaking that rule for 25 years. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Come on.
Bye.
Bye.